everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and I'm doing the 100-day challenge. Today I want to try to make some faux enamel thingies. So I think there will be circles actually, like circles that you had on hotel keys, for example. So I'm going to try to make something that resembles that. So in order for me to make the base of my thingies, I have taken out some punches. So I have 1 1/4 circle, 2 1/4 circle. This is, I think, 1 inch, and this one is 1 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to punch random pieces of my masterboard, and I'm actually going to change masterboard because we are going to cover it in white, so I don't want to use the ones where we have too many colors. That would just be wasted, I think. So let's just take a couple. There we are. Oops. And so I'm going to punch some circles in different sizes. So there's nothing complicated there. And I'm not going to take out too many because we don't have time to make a video 2 hours long. So smaller ones. So I'll just make 3 of each kind, of each size. Now, hopefully this is going to work out. Again, it's something I have tried. I can't find the results. I don't know where they are. I know they're somewhere in my stash, but no clue where. So I'm going to try to do them again. And also I have normally a big punch that punches 3 sort of tags with different edges and different sizes. But I can't seem to find it. There we go. So we now should have 3 of each size and shape. There we go. So let me gather them, just so we have them all. Now for this process, I'm going to use embossing powder. I'm going to use each time 2 colors. So on each one I will use white to make the background, and then on the edges I will use another color. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So let's put them here. I have the paper I have devoted to embossing powder. So here I have white, and I'm going to make my edges. I'm trying to find colors that are not too glittery. So this one. What else? I'm pretty sure I have a couple of other ones. Blue. And how many? So we have 4 circles. We have 3 colors. So we would need another one. And I think I'll go with my favorite one. Okay. So, first things first. So I'm going to take... How am I going to position them? I think I'm going to position them like this. I'm going to let my glue gun, my hot gun, on the side. I buy glue. I will put my embossing powders on the side because I don't want them to be struck by the heat gun. So I'm just going to dab some embossing fluid on on my pieces. I will do them one by one. I think it will be easier that way. Whoopla. Then I put my embossing powder, which is not see-through. So I think that is enough. I will put it on the side. I'm going to put my embossing powder back in its little home. There we go. Lid on. I think I'm going to use my tweezers to get this back. And I'm going to use my hot air gun. There we are. So I'm going to do the next two. So dabbing, putting enough fluid on there, embossing, clear embossing fluid, liquid, however you want to call it. Again, embossing powder. We'd need a third hand. That would be very, very useful for these exercises. Back in your home. Lid on. Here is our second one. Third one. I wonder whether I've seen this done by somebody, maybe by Tony, by Craft by Tony. I can't remember. It could be. If that's the case, I wouldn't want to steal her thunder. So hey to Tony. Obviously, you could use any sort of cardstock, I would say, thin cardstock. I'm just using masterboard because I have a lot and it's just standing next to me, to be honest. So let me do maybe one more. And then I will do the rest off camera. So make sure you have enough embossing fluid on your piece. I used the distress one, the Ranger one, but if you want to use any other, you should. I bought that one because I saw Eva using that one at one point. Eva from Bohemian Crafting. I know I'm always quoting the same people, but I do try to watch a lot of creators, but I always come back to the same ones actually. So that would be Margaret from Seven Plaza, obviously. Eva from Bohemian Crafting. Tina from Shabby Dabby Duda. Rachel from Roxy Creation. Who else? The name is not coming to mind. Camellia Craft Designs. And then I watch a lot of shorts by the Pink Monarch, I think. And that's probably about it. I also don't have the time anymore to watch so many videos as I did before. There we are. No, I shouldn't close it because we're not done yet. So I'm just going to put this to dry. And I'm going to take the first one we made. I'm going to take one of the colors. I am going to make a little mountain. Still have glue in my embossing foam powders. That's the way it is. And I'm going to take my dabber. And I'm just going to dab just on the edges, because that's the only place where I want my the enamel. So I think I should have put it all around. So I'm just going to dip my edges in my little embossing powder mount. So really just the edges. Okay, so I've taken out a part of the white one. So you need to be careful, I guess. And I'm going to heat them. And there you go. So I don't want to touch them. Maybe I should have waited a bit longer before touching these. So I'm going to try to be gentle, not as I usually am. Okay, I'm going to make more of a mount. And again, I'm going to dip like so, the edges. I do watch another girl, the name, she's Dutch. Oh, what's her name? It will come back. I was just thinking about her. She does really beautiful things. She layers things very nicely. There we are. Now, the third one. What about taking a different color? Oh, why not put white inside the blue? I am a catastrophe. So, a little mount. Let me see if that hasn't dried. No, it has not. So same principle. You just dip the edges, dip the edges into the powder, and then heat it far away from your little mount. Okay. Haha. Now let me show you one that's dry. This is how it looks. Do you see what I mean by the things that, the key holder for hotel rooms? And then we're going to try to stamp on them. Let me put this one back. A little mount. I think I went around, so I'm just going to dip it. And then I'm going to heat it. And there we are. I will show it to you afterwards once it's not that hot. So that's the pink one. And then we're just going to do exactly the same with the other ones. Let me put my powder back. Let's take a small one. Let's dab it completely. I need the white embossing powder. Tweezers. Okay, I'm going to move it on the side and I'm going to heat it. There you go. Let's put it on the side. Take another one. We don't have that many, so I can make them all with you. I know the sound is not that pleasant, but sorry, I can't seem to be thinking to what I'm doing. Two of what I'm doing. Okay. Bit more white. There. Yeah. No comments. No comments. Let me just get my powder back in its container. So we have a couple left. So it's really important that you put enough liquid for the powder to adhere. I need to try to emboss stems. I've never done it. It somehow scares me. I have the ink pad to do that, but yeah. Okay. Thing is, I don't like to play with embossing powders too much because I don't like the feeling on my hands. And then, yeah, when you clean your desk, it's not, you still find embossing powder for quite some while, and you don't understand why. That could have been interesting, right? Okay, you move, you move. Go play with the others. So I have two like this and one like this. So I have tried to put some ribbons on these. Some ribbons work and some don't. So we'll see, we'll try that as well. When I went to school in France, no, not in France actually, in Luxembourg, we had a teacher and he had an oven to make enamel, and we made enamel in our classroom. I just loved that. I was so proud of whatever I managed to make. Okay, the last one. I'm going to put my powder back in its container, because that's the last white we're going to use. Oh, come on. Off you go. Here. Blue is done as well. So, you. Okay, so let's take this one and just dab on the sides. And I'm going to put some here. I really like this color. It's always been my favorite, always. It was also one of the first ones that I bought. Okay. There we go. Oh, God, I don't like that. Funny, I don't mind sand, but this is too thin. I know it's not easy for you to see, but I'm just dipping the edges. Not necessarily very regularly, because the idea is to see, for them to seem old. Okay, we're done with this color. Let's get you next. We have only done one pink. I'm not sure I want to do pink again, actually. Let's try this. Okay. Okay. Let's put this back. So I think I will finish the 4 remaining, and I'll come back. Okay, so I got some stems out, I got StazOn out, and I might take some robins out as well. But let's try first. So this is Creative Expression stem sample numbers from the past. And there is a big 0707 actually that I want to put there on one of the big ones. Now, as you remember, I am crap at stamping, and this is going to be worse, I think, than any stamping I've done. So this is just to show you what you can do, but I can't promise that it's going to look good. See? It doesn't look good. Let's take more ink. And let's try to position them again. It's not going to be good. It moves. I can feel it moving. Okay, we have a 01. Not excessively brilliant, but we have something. And it worked. So let's be positive. Okay, let me put you back. Oh, come on. Now we also have this one. 336. My stomach is growling. And we have green. So let's see where we can put green. Well, I guess on these ones. Is this going to be big enough? Yes. So let me make sure I have enough ink. And let's try this exercise again. I'm so scared. Did not work. Maybe my ink is dry. I've had it for quite some time. Let's see. Let me position it again. Well, this one is not too bad, I think. Okay. So, let's go along. We have a small 104. What should do? Shall we try black again? Dun, dun, dun. Well, smudgy, but okay. But I think the numbers are a bit small. Let's see what we have. These are from Crafty by Tony. I think we could have this one. On one of these. Every time I stamp, it's as if I was risking my life. It scares me so much. That's okay. You'll never get a perfect result because it's stamping on embossing powder. So I don't think you will get any better than this. Then I've got big numbers. Let's do a 5. And a 9. Can you believe that the crappy stamps are actually the one that stamp better for this sort of project? Haha, good to know. Let's see, can we do another one? Too close. So you need to let them dry for quite a while, you know? Smudgy. But okay. All right. Shall we do something on this one? Shall we do... Will that fit? No, it's too big. It is too big, but if I add another letter, another number, it will fit on that one, won't it? No, it won't, will it? No, it won't. Sophie, are you going to have inky fingers for the rest of the day and maybe tomorrow? Well, let's make it wonky. Okay. It seems I don't have all of the other numbers. I wonder why. Okay, 257. Just trying to make them a bit closer. That will go on there. these ones. Good, good, good. I put yeah, I do tend to put 7s everywhere. I have no clue why. No clue. I have no personal attachment to 7. Oh, sliding, sliding. We have a 75. Where's the 6 here? We will never know. Why is it so hard to choose a number? We have a 3. So now we only have tiny ones. Let me get them all together. And what can we do? Okay, we do just one number. Okay, I want to try with a groove. And that one fell on the floor. Never to be found again. Ouch. That was my head. There you are. You are not running away. My head is probably going to bleed now, but you are not running away. So you. Let's see. Okay. That went well. And who cares? Come on, let's do another one. And there we are. So let me put all these back on the side. I'm losing numbers. Let me put all this in order. And okay, time to have a closer look. So this is our first key ring. I'm going to make a hole in it, obviously, and I will hang it to something, either a page or a tag or something like this. This is another one. There. The 3 looks quite good, I think. I'm trying not to spread the ink because it still needs to dry. This one I'm not so proud sorry. But yay, it is what it is. This one looks good. This one looks fine. This one sort of looks fine. It looks as if it was very old. This one looks massive. And it's fine. This one is okay. And then the last two. This one is perfect, I think. And so is this one. So that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this process. It's quite simple to make. The tough bit is the stamping. Rub-ons, try if you want. It's quite hard, but if you manage, then it looks quite good as well. And well, I guess I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.